Fall Creek's first ever game played football was in 1962. Also, Fall Creek's main rival was Altoona. Some of the best records for football consist of when they won 13-0 in both 1993 to 94 and 1994 to 95, and got first in state football championships. We are the football conference champions 14 different times, and we qualified for playoffs 19 different times. Also, Fall Creek has won the state championships 2 times. The head football coach today is John Goodman.
When we coached for the freshman team, first year in 2015, I think one of the best games we had was against Stanley Boyd. We shut them down 36-0 in the first half. So then they forfeited the game in the third quarter because they ran out of quarterbacks. So that was my most memorable game coaching for Fall Creek 2015.
Boys basketball. According to Sights and Sounds of the Valley, A History of Fall Creek, the first high school basketball team was formed in 1917 with only 6 boys. There was no coach and very few substitutes. In 1922, Fall Creek beat Eau Claire and went to the state championship. In 1923, Tommy Thompson, who was the school principal, was the first cricket coach. Walter Copland was the second coach. Fall Creek teams went to the state championship in 1936, 1937, and 1938. Fall Creek won Class C's state championship in 1936. In 1977 and 1978, the team again went to the state tournament under the coaching of Ron Schultz. Fall Creek was the conference championship 28 times. The Fall Creek boys has won the state championship 3 times in 1936, 1984, and 1985. Today, the boys basketball coach is Rick Storley.
Girls basketball. The Fall Creek girls basketball was formed in 1917 and later dropped. Miss McInerney, the 1917 coach, and her team consist of 9 players. Due to the passing of Title IX, men and women had to be provided equal opportunities in sports, so girls basketball started up again in 1972. Fall Creek has won 19 conference championships. Fall Creek has won 4 state championships. The coach for the girls basketball today is Jason Martzke.
The 1909 team won the Eau Claire Amateur Championship. In 1912, young men from Fall Creek made a team with Augusta. For school baseball today, we have won 9 conference championships. In 1989, the boys placed second in state in Class C. The current coach for baseball today is Mike Johnson.
Fall Creek used to have a cheer team, but now we don't. Here are some of the cheers: Sauerkraut Pretzels, Winningsworth Beer, Fall Creek High School, and we're signed here.
Sports today. Sports today are a little different than they were in the early 1900s. Like today, Fall Creek has some more sports than they had back then. Let's start with volleyball.
Volleyball. It has been in Fall Creek since 1976. We were conference champions 8 times, and we were in the regionals 5 times. The varsity coaches today are Matt Preisel and Sarah DeNuller.
Softball was invented in 1887 by George Hancock. The history of the softball dates back to Thanksgiving Day of 1887. Softball started in Fall Creek in 1979. We were conference champions in 1985, 1986, and 2013. Don Bernhardt is the coach today.
Golf. Golf came to Fall Creek in 1976 and 1977. Then it dropped out and came back in 2002. We have won 2 regional championships in 2004 and 2009. The coach today is Linda Anderson.
Hockey is one of the newer sports for Fall Creek. Fall Creek participates with the team ECA Stars, and 2018 to 2019 will now be our second year into it. Also in 2018, ECA Stars won the state championships. The coach today is Tom Bernhardt.
Dance. Meredith Oates started coaching the Fall Creek dance team in 2014. We got second place in the state dance in the years of 2013 and 2014. The team qualified for state in 2010 and 2014.
Mountain biking. Mountain biking started in Fall Creek in 2017. In 2018, we won third place in the state championship. The coach today is Tammy Somerville.
Girls and boys track. Girls track started in the early 1960s for Fall Creek. We were the conference champions 2 times, we were the regional champion sometimes, and we were the sectional champion 3 times. The girls coach today is Jamie Mampson. Boys track started in the early 1970s for Fall Creek. We have been the conference champions 3 times, we have been the regional champions 3 times. The boys coach today is also Jamie Mampson.
Cross country. Cross country was created in 776 BC in Olympia, Greece, but Fall Creek is a recent sport that started in 1984. Fall Creek has won 2 times in regionals, and state we have won 3 times. The Fall Creek cross country team coach is Jason Manchin.